Welcome back everyone to TTS Daily, I'm Yi. A woman in Chongqing, China have been rescuing stray cats and that leads to high expenses. Okay, so on January 5th, she was writing her resignation letter to her boss, but she was hesitant to send it out because rescuing stray cats costs a lot and she has a lot of high expenses bills to pay, okay? So on January 5th, while writing out that resignation letter and thinking about it, her rescued stray cat suddenly jumped on her laptop and hit the enter key, eventually sending out an email to her boss. Subsequently, the woman lost her job, lost her year-end bonus, and she tried to explain to her employer or ex-employer why she didn't intend to send out that resignation letter. But of course, the employer is not amused, like, then why do you have a draft resignation letter, okay? Can you see the irony of this all? Something horrific just happened in Thailand on January 22, 2025. Trigger warning, so on January 22nd in Phang Na, Thailand, a Russian man allegedly threw his 13-year-old son, who was half Thai, half Russian, out of a moving speedboat into the sea. The man then also jumped into the sea. The incident occurred near Tong while the boat was travelling from Koh Surin to the mainland. The 13-year-old boy was hit by the boat's propeller, sustaining severe injuries to his face and head, and he was rushed to the hospital, but he later succumbed to his injuries. The speedboat's workers alerted the police, leading to the man's arrest at the Kuraburi police station. The man/father initially resisted rescue efforts for his son and, like I said, also jumped into the sea. The Russian man now faces charges of intentional murder, which could lead to the death penalty, life imprisonment, or 15 to 20 years in prison if convicted. He remains in custody with the motive for his actions still under investigation. We're now in Indonesia, Batam, Bulan Island, where a heavy rain caused a breeding pond in a crocodile farm to overflow and crocodiles escaped. Initial reports stated that there were 5 crocodiles that escaped and there is a very low risk of them reaching Singapore due to their limited swimming range and domesticated behavior. Now reports have come out that 34 of these escaped crocodiles have been recaptured. It's unclear how many crocodiles escaped in total, okay? So there might be more, and that farm on Bulan Island holds around 500 crocodiles. And the largest recaptured crocodile weighed over 1,000 kilograms. Experts have said that farm-raised crocodiles such as these are less aggressive and slower, accustomed to being fed by humans, which limits their movement and hunting capabilities, but still, there is a low risk of them reaching Singapore. So, stay safe. Okay, a boy was arrested on Tuesday, January 21st, 2025 in Geylang after allegedly threatening his own mother with a sharp object at their condominium Cozy Lodge. An elderly resident observed a commotion and saw the police take away a boy who seemed to be in upper primary school. So we're talking about primary 4, 5, 6. The Singapore Civil Defence Force (SCDF) was alerted at 8:45 p.m. They dispatched rescue teams and safety equipment. Videos of the emergency response at the scene were shared on TikTok, showing various emergency vehicles. Police confirmed they responded to a call about a family dispute, arrested a male youth for criminal intimidation, and noted no injuries concerned. Investigations are still ongoing. But still, boy, that is your mother. Our last story of the day, this happened on January 21st, where in Singapore court, this is the first trial for marital since the repeal of marital immunity in 2020 in Singapore. Both the accused and the victim are foreigners who regularly commuted to Singapore for work. They were married with children but live apart due to the COVID-19 situation. The husband continued working in Singapore from March 2020, while the wife resumed work in Singapore at August 2020. The incident happened on November 8, 2020, where after a heated argument, the husband gave the wife a gift which she rejected. Violence then ensued. The husband allegedly assaulted her physically, including slaps and kicks, after she rejected his gift at her flat's void deck. He then grabbed her and took her back to his residence and allegedly locked the door and roller shutters, preventing her escape, and assaulted her further, leading to physical injuries like a chipped tooth. He is accused of showing her an obscene video, making threats with a metal rod, and then her. The wife reported the assault the next day, leading to medical examination where she stated she was. The man admits to physical violence but claims the intimate acts were consensual. The prosecution argues that consent was impossible under the circumstances of fear and injury. He faces 9 charges, including aggravated, attempted and various counts of assault and intimidation. The case could lead to significant punishment if convicted, with potential doubling of penalties due to the intimate relationship status under the 2020 Penal Code Amendments. Singapore repealed marital immunity for in January 2020, emphasizing consent in intimate relations within marriage.